Hello, I'm Kevin Hines from Acadia Technology Group. I'm here to talk to you about intent-based networking today. The question is, does it help you with job security, or is it a threat to your job? Recently, on my way back to the elevator with a client, I sort of had one of those meetings after the meeting where you really learn of what somebody's concern is. And his concern was that if he brought AI in this case it's Cisco's DNA Center, to control his environment or to help him in better managing his environment, it might soon take over his job. That's not what we're finding at all. What we're finding, as Chris Duffy from Adobe put it, there's nothing to fear in AI. It's just a tool that ushers in more efficiency, effectiveness, empowerment, and experimentation. So let's see how that plays out with Cisco DNA Center. What we hear from folks is that because the DNA Center controller does the configuration of the routers and switches for the administrator, it gives them tremendous efficiency in deploying configurations or new switches or changes to their environment. So intent-based networking gets you out of the business of having your heads down and configuring at the command line, and you simply define the outcome of what you're looking for, and it knows the syntax and the configuration commands for each type of equipment and deploys them for you. Pretty neat, huh? So it relieves you of the burden. I call it, it's sort of like a life hack of having to spend hours, if not days, at the command line. In minutes, the controller does the configuration work and testing for you. So it's going to save you a tremendous amount of time and money from both a NetOps and a security perspective in managing your environment. What we're also seeing is that deployment changes, those change windows at 3 in the morning, they run a fraction of the amount of time as well, because a software platform can make configuration changes a lot faster than you can at the command line. So a controller-based software platform can deploy hundreds of lines of code in seconds as compared to how much time would it take you even if you were cutting and pasting to deploy that code. And by the way, no typos with an intent-based network, because the controller is not like a person. It doesn't have typos. So now your network is always documented as well. Documentation, we always say, is out of date the moment it's finished. And in the case of an intent-based network, the controller is the documented source of truth. So anytime you want to go in and check what device is connected, where, and so on, the intent-based network controller, DNA Center, has the up-to-date information for you. So no such thing as having to document your network anymore. Amazing. How many times have you tried to use a backup link because the primary failed and the backup was misconfigured or stopped working sometime before, and now it didn't kick in when you needed it? In an intent-based network, you can have all links active and always evaluated by the controller. So when it's needed, should the primary fail, it works. Probably the most profound change in an intent-based network is how security is handled. We move into a whitelist environment where traffic is analyzed based upon the user that sent it or that it's going to, not based upon an IP address. So security is now policy-driven by the administrator, but enforced by the controller, and not just at specific choke points in the network, but at every single port in the network. This is an area that's long overdue. It greatly simplifies managing security in your environment. So from a compliance perspective, I hear from CIOs, they're worried that misconfigurations in access lists or in physical connections will cause things to be reachable that shouldn't be reachable by people. In an intent-based network, the controller, with its AI system, is always evaluating your intended policy statements against what's really reachable. And if something changes, it raises a red flag and can help you take action. As a matter of fact, there's a guided remediation set of steps or suggested troubleshooting steps that Cisco DNA Center offers. All right, among many other reasons, we just wanted to hit sort of a top 8 list of ways intent-based networking can help you with your environment. So contact us at acadiatech.com or send us an email at info@acadiatech.com or give us a call here at 973-233-1260. Thanks, and have a great day.